I am Tre Sanchez and welcome to LUTV Sports. It's been hot in Southeast Texas, maybe too hot for the Huskies from Houston, as Houston Christian University traveled from Space City to the 409 for a matchup in college women's hoops. The Lady Cardinals stood on business in their final regular season game with an impressive 69-47 win. Cardinal Country cheered their head coach Aqua Franklin and her team to their 13th consecutive win. Multi-time Player of the Week Acacia Davis tallied 16 points and 10 rebounds, concluding the season with yet another double-double. Coach Franklin finished the regular season as a top 3 black head coach across the NCAA. Coach Franklin isn't the only person receiving national recognition. The win over HCU was the icing on the cake to a fairy tale season. Confetti fell from the sky and nets were cut down in celebration as Lamar women's basketball became the Southland Conference champions. The Cardinals are flying east to Lake Charles, Louisiana to bring more hardware back to the nest. Seniors such as starting point guard Sabria Dean wants nothing more than to win the next 2 games to punch their ticket to the big dance and continue their Cinderella story. NCAA women's basketball has been propelled by a number of female athletes in recent years, but there is one senior who has made a massive impact on her university and women's sports with her talent. LUTV contributor Javen Doyle has more. Javen?
Thank you, Trey. Caitlin Clark has taken the sports world by storm these past 2 seasons, leading her Iowa team to the Women's NCAA Basketball Championship in 2023. Just last week, amid rumors of whether Clark would continue her legacy as a Hawkeye or not, Collegiate Women Athlete of the Year announced that she is declaring for the WNBA Draft of 2024. With NIL endorsements left and right and the bond between Caitlin and her Iowa family, this was not an easy decision for Clark. As for women's basketball, the game is excelling at a high rate, with viewership averaging 981,000 people compared to the 946,000 viewers for men's basketball. This peak in popularity has been deemed by some as the Caitlin Clark effect. This effect goes beyond college basketball, though. Her popularity provides great recognition for all of women's sports. With Clark's decision to enter the draft, all eyes will be on her as a rookie in the WNBA as she generates revenue for the league. Caitlin Clark will be implemented into history for a number of record-breaking performances during her athletic career so far. And this month of March, we celebrate women's accomplishments that helped shape the world today and made a way for the Caitlin Clarks of the world. Back to you, Trey.
With the NBA playoffs not too far ahead, let's check in with our sports contributor Errol White to see his top picks to make it to the NBA Finals.
Welcome to LUTV Sports Media Timeout, where we take a break away from the action to give you our reaction about what's going on in the world of sports. I'm Errol White. With the second half of the NBA season around the corner, here are my top picks that will be competing in the finals. Starting in the Eastern Conference, the Milwaukee Bucks are my picks to come out of the East. They are third in the standings, led by arguably one of the best players in the league in Giannis Antetokounmpo and veteran All-Star Damian Lillard. Coming off a successful All-Star weekend, Dame is looking confident than ever. He and Giannis are starting to gel as a real duo, and they have a great supporting cast in Chris Middleton, Patrick Beverley, and Brook Lopez. Heading out west, the Oklahoma City Thunder is my pick to go to the finals, led by MVP frontrunner Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and Rookie of the Year candidate Chet Holmgren. The Thunder is looking dominant, especially on defense. They're currently second in the West. The Thunder is a young and hungry team who is looking really connected as a group. Please don't sleep on OKC. Thank you for joining us on LUTV Sports Media Timeout. For more sports news and insights, be sure to like LUTV News on Facebook and follow us on X.
Well, I'm not sure who is going to take home the crown at the NBA Finals, but we have quite a while to make our pick. That's it for LUTV Sports. Now back to the desk.